Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our Insight Global Live event. My name is Joseph Ottenstein, and I am the sales manager over our legal division. I'm based out of the Washington, D.C. market. I have lucky to have a few of our account managers here with us today, and I wanted them to take a second to introduce themselves.
Thanks, Joe. And hello, everyone. My name's Josh. I'm super excited to be here. I'm an account manager, a part of our legal team, and I support our New York City market.
Hey everyone, I'm Hannah. I'm a legal account manager under Joe in our DC market.
Hi, everyone. My name is also Hannah. I am an account manager on Joe's team. I sit out of our New York office and I support our New York and Boston markets.
Hello, my name is Allison. I sit in our Philadelphia office and overseeing our legal division. I also help cover Delaware and Jersey.
Awesome. All right, well, let's jump into it. We have a great panel today. Thank you all for being here. I wanted to just talk about why temp legal talent could be your staffing solution. So let's start by just talking about how you guys working with your clients are identifying gaps on their teams, and how you then work to solve identify those gaps and solve them.
Yeah, so first and foremost, it's really understanding and having the client understand if these gaps are gradually arising or if they are kind of happening over time. So some examples of that could be unexpected turnover, that could be medical leaves, parental leaves. It could also be projected headcount for upcoming projects, or even current projects where the team is spread just a little too thin and they need the additional resources. A specific example of this is earlier this year, one of my clients, I had never worked with them before, but they had four very difficult to fill openings. So I took the time to partner directly with the managing partner, understand the needs and what they're looking for, and then be able to find the right individuals as quickly as possible for this client.
Yeah, exactly, Hannah. And just kind of diving a bit deeper into the projects, right, and gaps that come with that. A lot of our clients have RFPs released to them, for example, right? Requests for proposals that come in quick. A lot of the times, the solution is temporary bulk staffing, right? That needs some quicker onboarding. Another example is customizable managed service solutions or alternative legal service provider solutions as well. An example of this was one of my previous clients actually got a call that they needed 100 resources within a business week hired. And so at the end of the day, we were able to support that project and it was successful. And at the core, all of this is just understanding our clients' KPIs, right? Their success is our success. And that's how we identify gaps.
Awesome. And I wanted to talk a little bit, have you guys talk a little bit more about leveraging a talent solutions provider like Insight Global and how we as a partner can help drive and customize the search, but also streamline the hiring process.
Absolutely. So, Insight Global is a relation based company. So, something that we pride ourselves in is having that strong relationship with our hiring managers, with our hiring teams. It's a little bit easier to work and understand what you're exactly looking for outside of what HR typically posts, that black and white, just a few bullet points and go from there. So by us being able to partner with the team, partner with the firm, understand what they're looking for culturally, personality wise, and everything above that's not really on that exact posting is super helpful for us to really customize our search to work with your team.
That was awesome, Allie. To touch on customizable solutions, we really make sure that we are tailoring all of our options to fit like what our client needs. So we operate off of three main hiring models. The first being contract. So if you just need someone for a certain amount of months or that project-based work we were talking about, contract to hire is the second. So we can bring a contractor in, keep them on with our client for like 6 to 9 months before converting them to a full-time employee. This is beneficial because we can get them in the door quickly, but it also allows our clients time to ensure this person is a perfect fit for their organization before investing in them as a full-time employee. And then lastly is direct hire. So, these candidates will be a full-time employee of our clients from day one. And then we also take it a step further with really thoroughly vetting our candidates to ensure that we're providing the most quality candidates always to our clients. So that process is a 4-tier screening process. The first is conducting a phone call with the recruiter. Second is conducting 2 to 3 managerial references on behalf of our candidate. Third is a preliminary virtual interview. And then lastly is a final phone call with the account manager. So every resume and candidate that we send to our client has been thoroughly vetted.
Awesome. Thanks, Hannah. So now that we know about like why staffing solutions may be possible for our clients, can you talk a little bit more about what are the true benefits? Could it save our clients time, money, and or resources?
So, Joe, like you said, it saves our clients time, money, and resources, right? All of the above. First is time, right? We know that our clients take a large amount of their day, but that's our job, right? And our clients also understand that each day a vacant position is open. They sifting through resumes, online applicants that are not a fit at all for the role. They're losing money and revenue, right? So again, we're able to come in, help them save time and money. And let's face it, hiring managers really only have time for 5 to 10% of their day to actually allocate to hiring, but that's 100% of our day. So we are confident that your need is our top priority. And again, we like to partner with internal talent acquisition rather than compete, right? We want to take positions off of their hands, assist with allocation, coverage, recruiting efforts, really, again, just to increase that internal efficiency because our client's success is our success. Like Hannah was mentioning earlier, while Insight Global does have a really large physical footprint offshore and onshore with 70 offices across 3 continents and thousands of recruiters behind the scenes, we still offer that boutique feel, right? And that includes a local point of contact like the 4 of us in our markets, those in-person relationships that we've built over time, really getting to know our clients personally outside of work, and the ability to come on site as often as necessary. At the end of the day, we're a one-stop shop for a multitude of advanced services that go beyond just the 3 tiers Hannah was talking about. Retained searches, DE&I consulting, culture consulting, recruitment process outsourcing, you name it. And it's in our book of business with white glove service. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate everyone's time today on our panel. If you have any more interest or want to learn more about any of Insight Global's core service offerings, please feel free to reach out to anyone here. You are also welcome to visit our website, which is insightglobal.com for more information. Thanks, everyone.